Hello everybody, this is Dangan Werewolf on Tabletop Simulator. I am Polahoko, creator of the mod, and today we're going to do a tutorial game with our headmaster, Drew.
Hello, everybody. Yes, of course, as some people do call me Drew, but for tonight I will be known as Monokuma. And today we have a lovely cast of people joining us for a wonderful killing game to teach you all how to play.
Yes, these are all people from the Dangan Werewolf Discord server, where we all gather to play 2-3 times a week, sometimes more. And we've all gathered here to play a little tutorial game for people who are new to the game and have no idea what any of this stuff is. So, quick overview, Dangan Werewolf is a logical deduction reasoning party game with item cards and abilities and all kinds of fun stuff. And the object of the game, for Hopeside at least, is to figure out who the Blackened is and punish them in a class trial or somehow trick them into killing themselves. The object of the game for the Blackened is to kill a certain number of players, depending on the size of the table, and avoid being punished in all class trials. We'll go over all the different role cards that we'll be using for this setup. We'll be using simplified ones since this is an introductory game. Nothing too complicated, but before we do any of that, we have to pick our characters. The character cards are all over here in their special little character decks. We've got characters from Danganronpa 1, 2, 3, the Monokuma and Monokubs, Remnants of Despair, novels, spin-off games, Fangan's Alternate Universe, and of course Danganronpa for Kids, gotta have that. For this game we're going to be limiting ourselves to characters from Danganronpa 1, so all you need to do is just click drag the deck out of the little character card pack, and we have the character cards right there. Y'all can go ahead and pick your characters by right-click searching. If you're looking for a specific character, you can type their name up in the little search box at the top, and it will bring it up, because they're all named. You can also get a big view of the character card by mousing over and holding the Alt button. Once everyone has chosen their favorite character, and they've put the character card into place, they can press the little Get Capsule button above the character card, and get a little capsule. Once you've got your character capsule, you can click drag the little token out of it, and these are important for nighttime signaling, for emoting, and for just having fun.
Every single spray, or every single little character portrait has around 1 to 8 sprites to choose from to display various emotions, with the 9th being their state to represent them when they're dead. So please go ahead and feel free to go wild with how you want to express your character. My. Looks like I've got a whole bunch of new students to teach. How fun! The next part that goes into the process is deciding what roles do we want to play with. A major part of this is the hope versus despair aspect from the classic Danganronpa games. So on our side over here, we have at first the alter ego. Give me just 1 second to find it out and show it to everyone. The alter ego is the main role. It's the pretty classic role of Hopeside. Its ability is to investigate a single person every single night, and they appear on the Hopeside, and when they die, their role reveals. The alter ego is is comparable to your role as your investigator, but in terms of this social deduction game, the alter ego is your main way of getting information. Of course, you also have your classic traitor. Now, the traitor is a despair-sided role, which means if the alter ego investigates them, they'll show on despair to the alter ego. And at the start of night 0, they're shown who their Blackened is. Their goal is to win when the Blackened is dead. Speaking of the Blackened, there's the main man himself. The Blackened is the main despair role for this game. Every single night, they will choose to attack someone. And on every single night, except night 0, that attack will be lethal. Night Zero's attack only causes someone to discard one card. Their goal is to survive every single class trial. Since we're playing with 8 players, we'll only be having 2 trials this game. In a 10-player setup, you have 3. If you have 6 to 8 players, you have 2, and if you have less than 60 play, or you have to have 5 to play with one, to play for one.
Yeah, you will need at least 5 players on the table for this game to be functional. 5 to 6 players is doable, 6 to 8 is standard, 8 players is pretty fun. 9 to 10 players, those are games that get very interesting and very spicy.
Yeah, it's pretty simple, like how we're doing it now. So next we have the mole. The mole is a safety net for the blackened, almost in a way. If the blackened is killed during the first class trial, as in they're voted out, the mole will take over for the blackened. However, if the blackened does survive the class trial, they'll get to find out who their blackened is, similar to how the traitor gets to learn. And then, of course, a despair-sided roll that appears on the side of despair. I'm just going to clean up all these rolls over here. Can somebody please move that to the main table? I'm going to put the rest of them over here. So next we have our 2 innocents. The innocent is most comparable to a villager. They have no real ability, but they are on the side of hope, and their role does not reveal upon death. Your goal is to just help the hope side as much as you can and go and figure out who the blackened is in whatever way you can. It's a pretty simple role, but it's a pretty important one, even if you don't have an ability. Speaking of important hope roles, we also have the Tagami VIP, one of everyone's most favorite roles. They appear on the hope side, and when they die, their role is revealed. Every single night, except for night 0, they wake up at night, and what they do is they go and give a card to people. Cards are really important in the grand scheme of Dangan Werewolf, as it can decide which side wins at the end of the day. So the Tagami VIP is definitely a role you'll want to protect. On the other spectrum of hope side, we have roles that you don't want to protect. The Stepping Stone. Their role only reveals if they are killed by the blackened. They're a hope-sided role that appears on despair, which is really important. Whenever they die, for the next class trial, 2 minutes will be added to the timer, and they also get to choose what items or abilities are allowed to be used. So that's all of our roles for it, and now we're able to go into the next aspect, which is, I'm going to stack these over here real quick, which is our items. Most characters in Dangan Werewolf, I'm going to move this out of the item cards and move this over here. Sorry for putting that on your head, Kiyotaka. I hope you don't mind, of course. But item cards are drastically important to the way of how we play Dangan Werewolf. Everyone starts with 2, and all of them have crazy abilities from making your votes count as 2 to saving your very own life, or even passing on death to another player. Items are able to be played only during certain times. So this item here, the Demon Angel Maid outfit, may only be played on another player if they have less than 2 hands. Normally, everyone has a hand limit of 2. You'll notice what period they're able to be played by the colored bullet in the bottom right corner. There's 4 different phases to represent when an item can be played. Notice yellow matches with midday, so this means this is a midday item. On the other side, we also have things like morning, which is where the blackened, or whoever the blackened attacked is revealed, and items can be played for the morning period. Then we have class trial items, or that's nighttime. I am so sorry. Nighttime items can only be played before everyone goes to bed and have various effects from protecting each other or yourself, or investigating other people's role. And then there's also class trial items that can be played to, do things like this very important role, or this very important item that goes and doubles your votes. So you look at ones like the leaf covering here, it can only be played at night, and it's usable at night. There's also a few ones that can be used at any time, such as the Kiss Note, which lets you go and message another player a single word. These items can be played at any sort of time. Speaking of items, I'm going to find a very special item that's pretty important to the way that this game is played. Give me just 1 second to look for it. Alrighty. I would like to draw all of my beautiful, special, also horribly annoying classes' attention to this school emblem over here. Some of the items in this game have the trait known as passable. You can differentiate them based on if they have that little Nagito and Hajime symbol over there. So that is the example of a school emblem that can be passed. But this one right next to it is not normally passable. What passing means is whenever this is in a player's hands, such as Pulla's, he can choose to pass that to anyone he'd like. This can even happen when he dies. So even when you're dead, you're able to go and pass someone a roll. So now, Monopopo would be having this special school emblem. He can choose to pass it to someone else as well. However, if Pola had this one, he'd not be able to pass that unless an item or ability gave him that power. So that covers a big part of the items. Like I said, don't go and think that items are nothing, as well. Items are pretty powerful. Speaking of all sorts of different ways of things that can be played during different periods, we have character abilities. Every single role or every single character in Dangan Werewolf is extremely important in their own way. There's various different abilities that all do sorts of different things, from protecting yourself from being attacked, such as Mr. Makoto over here, who can't until the morning of the third day he can take any attacks from the Blackened. Or
I have an idea, Monokuma. Let's give everybody their roles and items, and then afterwards we can do character introductions.
That is a great idea. So I will now
I
start
agree with that idea.
giving out the roles to everyone. Something to keep in mind is your character does not decide what your role is. So there's situations where characters like Makoto could be the Blackened, or where Junko could be really important too. So I'm going to go ahead and give out roles to everyone as the headmaster.
Whoop, the camera got one. I think I'll just pass this over to someone who's actually playing.
How unfortunate. Everyone now has their own roles. Memorize it, keep it safe. It's yours. And now I will give you each 2 items. Mr. Cameraman, you will probably be getting 2 items as well. Just go ahead and put those back for me, will you?
Sure.
Thank you.
Headmaster, I have a question.
Yes, of course.
I think I might be wrong, but my character card says something about 3 items at the beginning of the game.
Oh, that's right. Mr. Yasuhiro's ability means that he gets 3 items. Thank you for telling me. I'll gladly give you an extra item card just because you let me know.
Hey, Monokuma?
Mr. Master.
Yes.
You can go.
So, I don't really like these items that you gave me, alright? So...
What? You got a problem with the items I gave you? I put my heart and soul into those.
Well, I'm sorry, but I just don't really like them. Is there any way I could, well, get new ones?
What a jerk. Well, thankfully, there is. At the start of the game, when you get your items, if you don't like them, you may do something that's called a mulligan. In this case, you can go and discard both of your items, but not one of them, but both of them, or all of them if you're like Yasuhiro and have 3, and you go and put them into the discard pile for me, which is this little black area down here. Don't forget that you also discard cards face down. Just like if you're passing cards, you pass them face down.
Alright. Here you go.
However, something that you should be careful of is that once you mulligan and you get new cards, you can't mulligan those. So will you risk it to get new items, or will you keep the ones that you already got? So now, whenever you're done... is anyone else mulliganing? Yasuhiro, that's just discarding for your ability, correct?
That is, yep.
Awesome. We'll explain how that works when we get to it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So when you're doing mulligans as the GM, what you do is, does this item go back into the disc?
I would say for this one, yeah, put it back in.
Alrighty. So we take this discard here at the start of the game, we toss it back into the item deck, we shuffle it around a few times, and then we give out the item cards again to all the people who need new ones. So here's some for Aoi, some for Chihiro, Sakura gets some. Oh, it seems that I'm lagging a bit. Please excuse me, my circuitry is probably just a little bit slow. I'll need a tune-up later.
You aren't just a stuffed bear?
No, my eye glows red. What did you think? You think that You think I can move around just as a stuffed animal?
I thought they were.
I knew you guys were dumb.
marbles.
Not dumb.
Sorry.
There's no need to be sorry, Makoto. I thought they were a stuffed bear too. Like, look how squishy and soft they are.
They are pretty squishy and
Great.
soft.
Alright, now that everyone has their roles and items, I think we're ready to start the game. So Danganronpa, as mentioned with the Dangan Werewolf, as the item cards mentioned, is broken up into 4 time periods. We start with everyone going to sleep at night 0. Unless specified otherwise, usually the only role that wakes up on night 0 is the Blackened, and they wake up by themselves. Just because I like this funny little camera thing, he'll be awake to see what the Blackened does too.
Yeah, I want to say hello to my
How can I
classmates.
forget that the beautiful
Yeah.
that no one loves?
I don't even know who these people are.
Alright, how about you boring person? Look so uninteresting.
Boring. I mean, I guess you're right, but it's kind of mean to say it out loud like that. Well, anyway, I'm Makoto Nehegi. Apparently I'm the ultimate lucky student, but I don't know about that. My ability is ultimate luck, and into the morning of the 3rd day, if I'm targeted by the Blackened, I negate that attack.
Talk about luck.
Really boring. Stopping my kills? What an idiot. How about you,
I'm sorry.
You big ogre, you?
Well, if you don't like kills being stopped, that's quite unfortunate. I'm Sakura Ogami, the ultimate martial artist. My ability can be used at night. Once. I discard my hand and choose another character. That player cannot be killed by the Blackened tomorrow, and if they become the target of the attack, it becomes negated. And I can only use my ability if I have at least 1 item card. By extension, Aoi is also always part of this ability, as an extra target.
Wow, wait, you guys have friendship or something that lets you do that? That's crazy.
Yeah.
How boring, I don't care. How about you, what do you do again?
Hello, I am Chihiro. I am the ultimate programmer. Once per day at nighttime, I can develop programs. If I do this, I draw 1 item card, but I cannot use this side ability and play a card. I'm too busy working on my programs to play items. And also, I have a passive. If I am targeted by an effect that has a restriction on gender, I may either choose to accept it or negate the effect.
Well, so you could just flip-flop? I didn't know that you guys could do that. That's crazy.
Yep, it's a special program I made.
Well, how about you big noodle hair?
The fuck you call a noodle hair? Anyway, my name is Mondo Iwata, Ultimate Biker Gang Leader. Nice to fucking meet you. My ability is telling you to fuck off. So I'm immune to any effects that involve taking, viewing, or discarding item cards in my hand while I'm awake. Oh, and I can't pass anything, so don't ask me for shit.
Man, you're just gonna ignore everyone? I've heard of being rude, but that's like a whole nother thing. What a jerk. How about you with Miss Donuts, right? I remember.
Yeah, I love donuts. I'm Aoi Asahina, the ultimate swimmer. And my ability is permanent, and it's called Splash. Whenever I need to draw or discard cards, well, it affects the people around me. I choose which one it affects. And, well, since I can't really make Mondo discard anything, I guess, I guess Yasuhiro is gonna have to be discarding cards whenever I discard some.
You just got ignored by some dude with weird hair. Pretty funny, honestly. How about you hobo, or what are you?
I'm no hobo. I'm Yasuhiro Hagakure, the ultimate fortune teller, and I can tell you for a fact that 30% of the time, I'm 100% right. I have an ability called Foresight. At the start of the game, I got 3 item cards and kept 2 and threw 1 away. Whenever I draw an item card, I can see into the future, keep 1 and get rid of the other.
And so that works with a swimmer girl's ability, right? If she makes you draw?
It does.
Wow, that's pretty crazy. And how about you? Wow, you're pretty alright, man?
I am Kiyotaka Ishimaru, the ultimate class president. or the ultimate moral compass if you still want to call me. Anyways, my ability is called Enunciate. If I participate in a non-stop debate, I can choose if I want to add 3 minutes to this non-stop debate. If someone tries to play a despair bet during that, I can still add 3 minutes because that's just how moral I am.
Wow, you're really gonna just keep on going, huh? I guess I can't even shut you up. All right. How about you, you rude-looking guy?
Rude. I'm Byakuya Togami, the Ultimate Hare, and it is the displeasure of meeting you. My ultimate ability, Birthright, is a single-use reaction, and I get to profit off the hard work of others. Whenever another player draws an item card, I can force them to discard it and draw for myself.
Wow, you're you're a real asshole, you know?
Yeah, that's very mean of you.
Thank you.
Oh, and this
Don't take
love
that
it.
like a compliment.
They don't do anything. They're just a camera, but they look cool though. All right, now that you know the cast and crew, I think you guys are pretty tuckered out, aren't you? So how do you want to be put to sleep? We have like 15 options. Well, why do we even bother asking? Everyone.
I got a question.
Oh, you're gonna interrupt me? What is your question? If it's that important.
What exactly does going to sleep mean?
Well, that involves putting on a blindfold by pressing the B button. I can also press this button over here that says sleep to make everyone go to sleep. It's pretty important but it's only really useful for GMs like me. I also have one that makes everyone wake up. So as I said before, tonight's going to be night 0. What's going to happen is the Blackened's going to wake up and the Traitor's going to wake up. The Traitor's going to learn who their Blackened is. Oh, excuse me. And the Blackened's going to attack someone, but it's not going to really be lethal. So sadly, maybe I just give him a plastic knife or something. Man, hardware's faulty these days. Anyways, all that attack does is force them to discard one item. But after that, on night 1, you better believe that they're out for blood and able to kill. But I guess you'll just have to see that when we get there. Good night, everybody. Alrighty then. Can I please have our Traitor wake up? Press the B button and take off your blindfold. Hello, Mr. Traitor. You're curious who your Blackened is, yeah? You see this person right here? Well, that's your Blackened. Once you understand, please go back to sleep. Alrighty. I also realized that stupid computer also gets to wake up tonight. So first, can we have our alter ego please wake up? Hello, alter ego. How are you doing? Please signal to me who you would like to investigate to see if they show on the side of hope or despair. This person? Alrighty then. White for they show on the side of hope. Black for they show on the side of despair. They show on. Once you understand, please go back to sleep. Alrighty then. Time for the main event. I'm so excited. Can we have our Blackened please wake up? I'm sorry, I don't got a knife or anything for you. I know, I'm an awful headmaster. I got like a spatula or something. You can hit him on the head, but it won't kill him. Maybe just make him drop a card. Who would you like to hit? Oh. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Once you understand, please go back to sleep. All right, everyone. Allow your headmaster to go and grab some blood real quick. All right. And everyone. Oh, now he's really bloody. Everyone, wake up. It seems that Makoto was attacked last night. Thankfully. It's not too bad, despite how bloody it looks. Someone just probably hit him over the head pretty hard. But I am going to need one of those items, Makoto. That's right! You stinking little brat!
Huh?
Your ability negates the attack, so you don't have to discard.
Oh, I guess that's pretty lucky then, huh?
Yeah, luck, whatever. since there's no items to be played for this morning time, we're gonna go ahead and move to our free time and our midday period. Does anyone have
Alright.
midday items or abilities that they would like to use? If you have an ability, please move your token back.
I don't have an
Yep.
ability, but I have an item I would like to play.
Then go ahead and drag that out for everyone to see.
Uh,
Ooh,
Some nice
up
to give to someone.
Mondo here gets to choose a player. That player must give him one of their item cards, and you give them this cup instead. So it's kind of a trade. But in exchange, they can't play this today, but maybe tomorrow. So who are you choosing, Mondo?
Well, Yoshihiro looked very hungry, and so I shall give it to him.
Ah, yes, Needle's my favorite.
Go ahead and give him an item, and take the noodles instead. A trade's a trade after all.
Really? Noodles is your favorite?
Yeah, especially when they're raw.
All
Oh.
right.
Raw?
Oh. Well, that's unexpected.
I'm just gonna move
It's
past
a
that.
That doesn't
Yeah.
sound healthy.
Why do I always
No,
get
it
stuck?
doesn't.
Damn weird kids. Anyways, any other midday items or abilities? Going once, going twice. Just because I'm such a nice headmaster, I will give you guys 4 minutes to talk it out before we go to bed. Starting now.
So, Makoto, how you doing after last night?
I just kind of fell over.
Yeah, but
Oh, yes, I do that all the time.
I mean, I still think you're pretty lucky for not having to discard one of your item cards. Like, who
Yeah.
knows what you could have had?
I
That's-
mean, I guess that's right. Maybe I am a little bit lucky.
Anyways, I just want to ask Mondo, what did you receive from that cup of noodles?
What I received? Oh, it's a nice game called Dangan Werewolf.
Wow.
That game sounds
Kinda-
kind of
kinda sounds
silly.
familiar.
Wow.
Wait, I'm a werewolf. The game that has me in it.
Yeah.
I don't know if
it's-
that game would be very fun in that case.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. You're kind of
Oh,
ugly.
yeah.
dare you?
Yeah, he is in the game. Well, that immediately lowered my rating of it.
Kind of a stupid.
Maybe we should just throw that away.
Yeah. I can't
Oh,
believe
no.
Yashihiro gave you that. That's pretty insulting.
It's...
If only someone could make me discard.
If only.
If only.
You're too scary to ask to discard.
You are pretty imposing, Mondo.
Well, listen, okay, I gotta look tough. It's just how it is.
Looking real tough with that silly haircut.
Who the fuck you calling having a silly haircut?
Uh-oh, he's done it now.
Oh no,
Oh,
don't break
no.
Monokuma's
Yeah,
rules.
I said it. What are you gonna do about it, tough guy? Gonna hit me? Better make it count.
You're lucky. Fucking game shit is stupid. Fucking hell. This was
You can't
anywhere
even
else,
do
I beat the shit out of you.
I mean, how do we even know that you have, like, that you can beat him up? Because, like, I mean, you could try to punch him. There's no blood.
I mean,
Well, if you punch your headmaster, I'll simply kill you instantly.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't
oh,
think
that's
I
that's
don't
not
think
good.
death is worth a punch. I think I'll restrain
Yeah.
myself.
it's kind of
That's what
insulting.
I don't know. Like, he's so squishy, you know? It'd be like, when you
Hey,
punch
look-
him, it would bounce back.
Squishy, but I'm the strongest motherfucker you've ever met.
Wow. Monokuma. It's getting very scary right now.
I never thought I'd hear a plush toy talk like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's really squishy.
Whoever
How would you?
made this program must be
Has
very
anyone ever?
ahead.
Has anyone here actually touched him yet?
Well, since
I
you wouldn't
mean,
have any of
Not
I
really,
view-
but I kind of just assumed that he was, right? Yeah.
I don't plan on.
Monokuma, can we pet your head?
I don't know
You
if that's
can't.
safe.
at my you can't just touch a bear like that.
I don't recommend. If I'm not willing to touch him, I don't think you should. It's best just not to mess with him.
I mean, but you're Mondo. That
Yeah,
is true.
but I also would prefer not to die. I got a promise to keep. I prefer not to be dead.
Okay, but all I'm saying
agree
is,
with
you
that
saying
one.
that you wouldn't touch something, it's not.
I'm saying I wouldn't touch that
mean,
thing.
Who
That?
said you wouldn't touch
I
the
mean, I
I'm
don't
bear?
more
know.
than just that. I'm your
Uh,
headmaster.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why is there a
Kind of reminds me of a fluffy donut.
I'm
I
not
don't-
a
Huh?
donut.
Do not eat Monokuma.
Yes. I don't think
I'm
it'd
sure
be
you'll
I
be
mean-
feeling.
for you,
I'm sure you'll
Ali.
be having more
Yeah,
than the
yeah,
promotion
you're right.
system if you eat
If we
me.
have no Monokuma,
You're right.
how are we supposed to escape?
I can see in the future
I'm
that
glad
Monokuma
somebody.
will be made into steak.
Oh,
Well, all right.
Are you good?
I hope this is one of your accurate predictions.
Me too.
Oh, looks like discussion time is over, everybody. It's all just sort about your play style. Besides, if you claim, I think it's better if you just die faster anyways. Well, alright. With that out of the way, does anyone have any beautiful items or character abilities for your headmasters? If you want to use your ability, please just move your token back. Oh, Chihiro, you shut in. You're staying in tonight.
Yeah, I got some programs developed to stop you, Monokuma.
Yeah, whatever. Well, alright. Since Chihiro's staying in tonight, he cannot play any items tonight. But tomorrow he will get to go and draw a card for shutting in. What a nerd.
Well, I draw one item card now, but whatever works for you, Monokuma.
Oh. However, by the end of the nighttime period, you will have to give me one of those into the discard pile, as I can't just let you walk around with that much stuff with you.
That's right. Hand limit is 2, unless you have some special ability that makes it bigger.
Some items might give you a bigger hand, or some abilities will let you have otherwise. Or let you
Speaking of item cards,
Oh? Kiyotaka's playing a golden gun. Oh, I must have,
You're
knocked someone
quite rude. You know that, correct?
up. That's the point.
What's
Kiyotaka,
Kiyotaka doing with a gun?
he's protecting himself.
Is this
Well,
you're doing, Mondo?
he
Don't look
can
at me!
be-
I didn't give him that!
The Blackened can
Come
attack him, but if the Blackened does attack him, it'll mean that the attack's negated.
This table is way too naive. I think we should teach people a lesson about the real world.
Why? Why you?
It looks just like me.
How
What a-
rude. Man, I thought I was the asshole here.
Let
And
me
my
tell
head
you about the
hurts.
real world, don't I?
Well, listen,
it's
since you
not
just
that
threw a
all
giant hunk of
sparkles and
laptop,
sunshine.
since you just threw a giant hunk of laptop at you, Owie, I'm going to need one of your item cards. You can choose which.
I'll get rid of this one.
Reminder of Aoi's ability. That created quite a splash.
I'm sorry, Asahiro. I'm afraid you're gonna have to discard as well because Mondo is.
That's
He told me to fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off.
Interesting.
Don't get your water on me.
Get along.
I think in the future we're all going to have all the item cards.
How innocent you all are. The last call for item. And
Organize my blood. There we go.
I see. What an interesting maneuver. Well, alright. Now this is where the real game begins. See, from here on out, we're gonna have some rolls that start waking up normally. And also now, the Blacken's attacks are all considered lethal. So, good luck everyone. Go to sleep. Alrighty. So, let's go ahead and have our alter ego wake up. Hello, alter ego. I just wanted to pick you first because I know you're such a special little person. Who would you like to investigate tonight? This person? Alright. White for hope, black for despair. They show on. When you understand, please go to sleep. Alright. Now waking up tonight for their first time is the Tagami VIP. Please wake up. Hello, Tagami VIP. If you remember, their ability lets them give a item to one person of their choosing. However, it can't be themselves. So hello, Tagami. go ahead and grab an item from the item deck and give it to whoever you feel fit. Oh, alrighty. Now that you're done, go ahead and go to sleep. And finally, Blackened. It's time for your show. Wake up. Hello, Blackened. Who would you like to attack? Knock him over for me. Oh, there you go. Second time's the charm. Let me get some blood on them while you're going to sleep. Alright. Chills, thrills, kills. Good morning. Oh, I missed the button. Good morning, everybody. Looks like Chihiro was attacked last night. Can anyone save him?
If Chihiro is attacked, does that mean that they're just dead, Monokuma?
Oh, not necessarily. They have 30 seconds to be saved. This is where you can pass them an item that can do something to save them, maybe. Oh, looks like an item has been passed to him. Will he use it with 2 seconds left to save him?
Hurry, Chihiro.
Oh my! Oh. It seems that a vice and assault has been played.
Wow.
The assault allows Chihiro to still talk during today's class trial, but he does not get to vote, and he does not get to play any items or use his ability. But he still can pass cards if he has any passable ones, and the vice also makes it so that the Blacken cannot kill anyone tonight. I'm just gonna leave this here so I don't forget on your corpse.
What happens when someone dies, Headmaster?
Oh, well, I'm so glad you asked. I'll announce to the people whether their role reveals or not. And in Chihiro's case, their role does not reveal.
Oh.
Now, that information, it's now midday. Is there any midday items or abilities? Oh, looks like Yasuhiro is playing a cup of noodles. Who are you playing it on?
Hey, Makoto, you like noodles, right?
Yeah, I do like noodles, actually.
Good. Have some here. They're still cold.
Did you not warm them up?
Nope,
have
I was
This.
saving them for Makoto.
You've
Thank
had
you.
them with you this entire time and you didn't even give him the courtesy of warming it up?
Oh my. It seems Yasuhiro's played a Demon Angel Maid outfit.
I look just amazing in it.
You can't play it on yourself.
That's not how that part works.
Hero.
The wording's been updated.
Oh my god. I'm
Another player.
I
You
saw it
could
in
play
the past. I had a
I thought you could see the future.
well, I can see the past now as well.
Well,
This is actually a good time to point out that Yasuhiro tried to play an item that he couldn't play. So what do? Do we punish him and take his item away and kick him off the table? No, it just goes back in his hand.
We don't. We don't.
but
do that.
he does have to live with the consequence of the table knowing that he has it.
Yeah.
Because now everyone he has that Nate outfit. What does a weirdo like him have to do with such a weird-looking dress?
What does
anyway?
Makoto have to do with that? Ugh. Why? Why would you trade that for noodles?
Well, all right. Any other items or abilities to be played during this period? No. Well, all right. Now we get to the fun part of the game. We go to the class trial.
Wow, look at these awesome stands.
Yeah.
So now,
It's like
let me
more
explain how the
phenomenal or something.
Let me explain how the class trial will work. Similar to a discussion period, they'll have 4 or 3 minutes to be able to vote. In this period, they'll be able to discuss who they think they should vote out. They can also play any items right now if they want to.
Any items at all?
Any that work in this period, of course, or any abilities. An ability of a class trial ability would be like Kiyotaka's, but he does not seem to want to use it right now.
I do not.
However, something that I should clarify is that this is not the only time I'll be calling for class trial items and abilities.
You beat
At
me
the end
to
of the
it.
discussion, I'll be asking for another set if anyone wants to play them after.
The reason for that is because maybe somebody wants to play a powerful item, but they want to play it just before voting starts so it doesn't become a topic of discussion.
Who knows what items come out after the discussion? So now, what'll happen is they have 4 minutes to figure out who killed that programmer. Go ahead.
Alright, Kiyotaka would like to start by leading this discussion. So, based on the
Okay.
fact that Chihiro has died without revealing their role, they must be either an innocent or a traitor.
That is correct.
I think it's highly likely that they were an innocent, considering they were holding on to a vice, which, you know, the Blackened doesn't really want.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I like to
Maybe
think
they were a goodie then.
Also, I think it's safe for the alter ego to come out now, since the Blacken won't be able to take tonight. They'll get a free investigation.
I agree.
That's a good point.
Say,
I will. I'm sorry for
I will
interrupting.
go.
You go first, Kiyotaka.
Alright, anyways, I just wanted to say I'm the alter ego here, and on night 1, or as night 0 as you call it, I investigated Mondo, and they appeared on Hope. Then I
I would like to
investigated Sakiro.
I would like to
Yes?
pause the discussion real quick. Speaking of people sometimes being able to talk over each other, every single player has something called a counter button. If the discussion's getting too crazy like a mass panic debate, Makoto here could press his button. I guess Makoto has to press it, not me. And then I will have everyone else shut up and let Makoto get a word in. So if you ever feel like you're getting talked over or you can't get a word in, go and say it, and this is one of the few times where I'll actually stand up for you, your headmaster. Having said that, you may resume your discussion, everyone.
That's actually a good point, because I had something I wanted to say. Kiyotaka is a liar. I'm the
How
alter
so?
ego. I
Wow,
did that.
2 people.
I would like to hear Kiyotaka's other investigation, and then I want Makoto to also claim their investigations.
Anyways, just what I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, I was going to say I investigated Sakura, and they appeared on Despair.
Okay.
That's quite interesting.
Makoto, it's your
Oh, really?
Alright. I saw this and not that. This. Both on Hope.
Aoi.
Yay.
Okay.
So we shouldn't kill Aoi, right?
We probably
We
should
should.
not.
I'm not quite sure about that.
Anyways, Yasuhiro, what did you want to say
You should
before I
be
claimed?
speaking, you meanie.
I wanted to say that I am the Tagami VIP. Hello, everyone. I stole his company.
Quite unfortunate for you, Byakuya.
Not much I can do.
I would like to offer a proposition in that I don't believe either of these alter egos to be true, and I believe that they are both lying, and they both may be the despair we're looking for.
But who knows, maybe I'm actually a Hope side and I'm purposely claiming
Then
it's
I have a
all
question for you, Sakura.
What is your question?
If you are under suspicion, what is your role?
Well, my reason for saying these two are fakes is because I am, in fact, the real alter ego. And my investigations are not strong, but I have seen 2 Hope flares, and they've been outed as Hope. I looked at Mondo and my dear friend Aoi.
So based on that
Ooh,
fact, we
very
can
confusing.
probably say Aoi and Mondo are probably most likely Hope-sided.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would like.
Wait. I'm sorry, I'm a bit confused. Are you sure? Because I
Yeah.
think Sakura is lying. Because I know
No.
I'm the alter ego.
I believe you are a liar,
Well,
Makoto.
There is only one alter ego.
I'm glad to
Wait.
see you know what
I-
you're doing, Makoto.
Actually, we
But-
can't all be Hope, because if Yasuhiro really is Tagami VIP, there are 2 innocents and an alter ego. Me and Aoi can't both be Hope if we're believing Chihiro's an innocent.
In,
Well, the
in
problem-
any case, sorry. In any case, I think I want to vote out Kiyotaka because
Kiyotaka, I kindly
But-
request you use your ability.
I will like to use my ability right now.
I would like to pause the timer now that Kiyotaka is using his ability. I will be adding 3 minutes for our discussion period. And also, something to note, once an ability is used, it is if it's a single use, it cannot be used again unless it's refreshed. So now, Kiyotaka can't use his ability unless someone has the ability to refresh it. Then, something to remind everyone of, If you're getting talked over, please slam that counter button and I will personally shut everyone up or kill them if they keep talking. You may resume discussion.
Hey,
Anyway.
Makoto, why should we kill Kiyotaka?
I don't want to exactly spill my reasons out the table, but I do have logic behind it. I think we should vote for Kiyotaka here.
Okay, cool.
Can I hear this
Wait.
logic?
If I
But-
say my logic, then some things will be revealed that I don't want to be revealed at the table.
Like
It'll
to
make
hear
it
from
really
Green?
hard for us.
I would like to hear from Green and
Hey,
Yellow.
everyone. Okay, I don't know if this is such a good idea to vote between alter ego claims. I mean, isn't alter ego like one of our most important roles as Hope?
Right.
Like,
May
what if we
not.
accidentally get them punished?
What do you think we should do then, Aoi?
Well, I mean, who hasn't claimed yet?
I would like
That
to
would be Byakuya, Mondo, and you.
I mean,
That's
I'm.
They've been claimed for. They've been shown on Hope by several egos.
It's true, but it confuses me because Yashihiro claimed Tagami. And then me and
Oh,
Aoi are
they
both
did?
Hope. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'd like to counterclaim that because I'm actually the Togami.
Oh,
Hmm.
well, that,
Is that why you were
explains
stealing
my
my cards?
confusion.
That does make
Well-
sense to me.
Alright, you better use those 3 minutes wisely because we have not solidified a vote.
I would like to hear from Blue and Blue alone.
I would like to hear a claim from Byakuya right now.
I agree.
Well, think about it. If everyone else shows on Hope, what am I?
Despair.
Yes,
Real
of
quick, I would
course.
like to pause. I would like to
Wonderful.
pause. Now, Blue here is actually able to still talk, if you remember. He played that soul, which means he can't vote, but he can talk. Which is the way he's dead, but he's talking.
I'm talking
You
from
may
beyond
resume.
the grave.
Yes. Continue, Byakuya.
Anyways, if everyone else here is claiming to be on Hope's side, that means I must show on Despair. Does it not?
It's
I
true.
see.
Well,
that means I'm adamant about it.
Makoto, I believe you
Therefore,
should
there's only
explain
one
the
logical
reasoning now.
conclusion to my role. Can you guess what it is?
Well,
Are you
now
the
that-
blackened?
Well, if we are to believe him, then my logic goes out the window.
Why is that?
I am the
Why is
stepping
it-
stone.
Because I believe that one of these two was the stepping stone trying to cover for the ego, but I'm more likely to believe that Sakura is rather than Kiyotaka because of how fast Kiyotaka claimed.
I wasn't
did
that fast, was I?
Yeah, I was not
Wait,
fast because I had
wait,
not found anything.
Kiyotaka, if you were the stepping stone, why would you play something that would negate you from dying?
I'm not the stepping stone.
Then what
Oh.
are you,
Yeah.
Kiyotaka? Are you really the ego? Because I know you're not.
I am the ego. I think you're not it either.
Well, how
Well,
about
I'd like to hear from Red and Red
May I get the final word in?
no?
Oh,
hear from Yellow alone.
I still think that Aoi is lying about being the Tagami VIP, so I think we should
I'm
vote her. I don't have much else.
oh,
I'd be Red,
I
and
was
then
first,
hear
I
a
believe.
word from.
I guess we should vote for
No.
Kiyotaka then.
Or actually,
I would like to
wow.
vote for Makoto.
Everyone, please be quiet. I would like to hear a sentence from Purple, and then a sentence from Red.
Am I first?
Yes, you are first, Purple. Go ahead,
would
you
like-
ogre.
Then I will say that I believe we should vote between the Togamis, and of the two, I believe Yasuhiro is worse, as I've seen Aoi as a Hope.
Right, that's enough. Discussion's already over, but go ahead, Red. Give us one last.
Alright. Okay. I believe that we should leave the Togamis alive because one Togami can give the card to the counterclaim, therefore, meaning they can disprove the claim.
All right. Having said all that, it's voting time. Oh, I probably should move. Here, I'm going to sit next to the camera. I know that's safe over here. Oh, as you can see, everyone can only vote once, and you don't need to worry about the fake votes unless you're a certain role. Thankfully, none of those roles here are fake voters. So everyone must vote, and you can even vote for yourself.
I believe everyone has
Still been
voted.
voted before. Well, alright, now it's time for the punishment. Makoto, you've been voted for. Why'd you do it?
I'm sorry, everyone.
Well, that's too bad. It's punishment time. waiting for it to come back. All right. Now the question needs to be asked. Does Makoto's role reveal? It does. Go ahead and show him, Makoto. Flip it over. You guys got the blackened.
But wait, the game's not over yet.
Give me 1 second.
Really?
I wonder why.
But we got the meanie. We got the killer.
Got the killer.
Well, Despair has an ace in the hole for this game. They've got the mole on their side. The mole will now take over for the blackened and start killing in their place.
I am so sorry.
Oh, no.
But the game's not over, is it? Normally, the game would be over once the blackened's lynched. However, we have a special role known as the mole. So now the killing game will continue, and the mole will take over the role as the blackened. Alright. So now, it's time for nighttime items and abilities. Anyone got any?
How could
No,
Makoto
it's
be
a
the
logical
black?
deduction.
So,
Well, good night, everyone. Oh, alrighty then. We're gonna handle our mole last, as well. They'll be killing tonight. So let's go ahead and have our Tagami wake up.
No, they won't. I have my vice from beyond the grave.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. Hello, Tagami. Go ahead and give someone an item. There you go. Go back to sleep. Well, alright. Now we just have our alter ego. Hello, alter ego. Who would you like to investigate? You would like to investigate this person? Alright. White for hope, black for despair. They show on. When you understand, please go back to sleep. And normally I would say our mole, or rather our blackened, wakes up. If the blackened wasn't dead, the mole would learn the identity of the blackened tonight. But since the blackened died in the first trial, they get to continue on the killing game. Great. But unfortunately, due to a vice, they won't be waking up. So now, everyone go ahead and wake up. No one's dead.
All thanks to Chihiro.
Alright. Now we can get rid of that
Sacrifice will be noted.
thing. So in a situation where we don't have a class trial, we will instead just go have another free time period of 4 minutes where we talk. Any midday items or abilities that anyone wants to play?
yeah, I got something. Got this.
Hey, it's that game I'm in. I love that thing. Give me that.
Ah, fucking hell.
Whose ability would you like to refresh, Mondo?
Well, my bro Kiyotaka, of course.
Well, alright. Kiyotaka, now that this Dangan Werewolf has been used on you, you can go and use your ability again. Isn't that just nice?
Yep.
Alrighty then. Oh, it's not in there. There we go. Anyone else for midday items or abilities? Going once. Going twice. Alright, I will give you guys 3 minutes for this midday.
Okay.
As much as I hate to say it, I'm sorry, Kiyotaka, but as much as I hate to agree with Byakuya, who threw that dumb ball at me, I did follow his what he said, his advice, and I gave a card to Yasuhiro.
Well,
Great,
done.
because now we know you're the actual.
Yeah.
Right, I was
Correct.
going to say I was gonna give the attention to Sakura.
You will?
Yes.
Well, thank you. I would love to come forward with what I confirmed last night to myself to see that OG Shihiro was. Okay, you can
Oh,
talk.
I would like to hear from Yellow.
Yeah. I got a card last night from the very nice Tagami VIP, because actually, I was lying. I'm so sorry. I'm actually an innocent, and I just wanted to get attacked. Because I'm an innocent, and I don't mind too much about dying. That's
Bro,
what I
what
wanted
are
to
you
say.
talking about? I'm clearly the actual other
That
innocent.
is some very
I
shallow.
can confirm
Uh.
that Yasuhiro is lying. I have seen our dead friend Shihiro on Hope, and are certain that they were an innocent now, and not a traitor posing as some Hope.
Why, thank
Wait,
you for clarifying this, Sakura.
Sakura, who was your other investigation? That
I've
wasn't me.
investigated these 3 people, all on
Oh.
Hope,
Oh, well, that's
in a
good.
line next to me. My next investigation will come with the same result no matter which of these 3 I look at, and that is despair.
Oh, you're
But
right.
one is a fake.
You know, we
I
should
am
probably
actually-
ask, does anyone have a protection item?
Sakura
Sadly, I
could
do
use
not.
hers.
I do in technicality,
It says choose another character, though.
yes. So I
Yeah.
can protect the 2 people I know are on my team.
Well, you
The
already
third
know
one,
who's on your
I'm
team,
unsure, though.
according to your investigations.
Then I'll make the choice easy for you. Protect me.
I
After
don't
all,
think I will
I did
be
figure out
Byakuya.
how we should figure out the Togami VIP.
You know, there is a
Mhm.
problem with that. You insisted
is.
that you appeared as Despair in the last class trial.
Of course, because I did.
So we
And
have to determine between the 3 of these people which one is the mole now?
No.
Yeah.
I
Well, it's
think
not me. I'm an
pretty-
innocent.
But
pretty
according to
obvious that
You're
Sakura,
not.
you're not.
It's pretty obvious Byakuya is not a bad guy, it seems.
I
At
don't
least
believe
from what
You know, I think it's kind of weird why he would ask for protection,
So
though.
it would actually be these 2 then?
I actually think
believe-
Sakura should protect him personally. I'm fine. So I think you should protect him and Aoi personally.
Are you
I
fine,
only want to be
Mondo?
alive because of my intellectual prowess.
Are you sure you're fine, Mondo?
I'm fine. I'm tough. All right. Yeah. Protect
If you
those.
deem it so, I will take your word.
Alright.
Time's up, everyone. Real quick, I just want to go over something I said earlier that was wrong. The traitor does not win when the Blacken dies. The traitor wins when the Blacken wins. As do all other despair rolls do usually.
Oh, wait, Monokuma, does that mean that you have to survive along with the Blacken to win?
Not at all. As long as the Blacken makes it to the end, that means despair wins. So maybe it's not a bad idea to sacrifice yourself for your Blackened. But yes, I'm sorry to say that your headmaster made a small mistake and said that the traitor wins when the Blacken is dead, but that's not true at all. They win when the Blacken survives. Well, in this case, it's the mole now, but the mole is now the Blackened. So, alright, back on topic. Any nighttime items or abilities?
I have something.
Who is I?
Sakura.
It's you, Ogre. You played the Iko Kuma. Hey, he just looks like me. Man, a lot of things look like me. He's a handsome one. Anyways, yeah, today's day 2. So you can have 2 items. Put them here for you. Take them in your hand.
Thank you.
And this goes into the trash where it belongs. Oh, I'm gonna miss that little guy. He's pretty cute.
I'd like to
Oh?
use my ability as well.
Your ability? Do you mind explaining it once more?
When I use my ability right now, I'll discard my entire hand, and I will choose one character that cannot be killed by the Blackened tomorrow. And I also am able to include Aoi for free, since she is my friend.
Alright. Who are you choosing? And are you including Aoi?
She has
I
to.
will...
Oh, she has to.
It's
Yeah,
not a
I
choice.
do. I will be protecting Byakuya tonight, and
Of
Aoi.
course.
As expected.
Oh, shut up.
Made your entire
And with
hand.
that, I will discard everything.
Thank you so much. Making my job easy. You know, it's not always the easiest being the headmaster. It always takes so much work. Whew. Well, alright. Back to business. Anyone else want to do anything tonight? Nope. Alrighty then. Everyone. Nappy time! Alright. Tagami. Well, not Tagami the character, but Tagami VIP. Please wake up. Hello, Tagami VIP. Toss someone a card for me. Very good. Go back to sleep. Alrighty. Next, we have the one, the only alter ego. You thought I was going to say Blacken, didn't you? Alright, alter ego. Who would you like to check tonight? This person. Alright. White's for hope, black for despair. They show on. When you understand, please go to sleep. And finally, the main attraction. Our mole, who is now the blackened. Please wake up. Must be a little sleepy. Hello, mole. Are you alive? There you are. Alright. You gotta take over after your legacy. You gotta go and make them proud. Who would you like to attack? Roll 'em on. Yeah, nice. Head back to sleep. Gonna just grab some blood, toss it on them. You know, just things that your headmaster does. Because he just cares about killing you guys so much.
Just headmaster.
All right. Just headmaster things, killing your or helping your, tossing some blood on some students. You know, your favorites. All right. Chills, thrills, and definitely a kill. Wake up. It seems that the ogre was attacked last night. Can anyone help save her?
It's quite a sad sight.
No.
Expected.
Sakura, you can't die.
Oh,
No.
but he can die.
Well, she
That is the
can't.
rule of the game.
I think she's about to if no one sees her.
No, why? Why her?
You gotta keep crying about it?
Oh no.
Well, it seems that the giant ogre, or whatever her name is, I don't really care, has died. And it seems her role reveals the alter ego has died. Moving onwards, it's time for midday items or abilities. Anyone? Going once, going twice? Nope. Alright. And now we move on to our class trial. See, now something I would like to point out is that this is the last kill that the Blacken needed, so all they have to do is survive now. So if the Blacken doesn't get voted here, Despair will win! Won't that just be the greatest? Well, alright. Any class trial items or abilities to be played? Going once, going twice. Since this is the last class trial, I'll be giving you 4 minutes, starting now.
Right. Okay.
I would
so
like to
first-
hear from Yellow.
So, didn't Kiyotaka say he was the alter ego? So he must be lying, right?
What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
People
What are
like
you
to
talking
like
about?
the-
I
the-
clearly said that I wasn't it last day.
Oh, I've just been a bit asleep. I'm sorry. Haha.
Okay.
We
You're
vote
making
for...
a very bold mistake here, mister. Anyways,
So, who is it then? Is it you?
so first I want to hear a quote
no.
from...
Why would it be me? My best friend
Remember
said that
to
I
use
was
your
on
counterpart.
hope.
That is true, yes. And,
pretty
Mondo is also the same thing.
So that means that must mean Yasuhiro's lying, claiming to be an innocent.
Both him
Is he
and
How
lying?
dare
Sakura
you
are
accuse
lying.
me?
Both of them are claimed innocent when that's clearly not true. Me and Chihiro are the innocents. So they're both
Exactly.
So why
both
did you
correct.
take a while to decide to claim then?
Because the Sakura literally said I showed on hope. Who cares about
Okay,
what?
but your tardiness
We
is
don't need to
unacceptable.
claim. It was quite
Yeah.
obvious.
I don't
You're
want to hear that from a potential killer.
So,
What are you
So,
talking about?
so.
so that
I'm
means
confused.
Byakuya is the stepping stone then?
Oh, that's
No
pretty
one's
obvious.
No
counterclaimed
one
him.
else is
There's
claiming
no
him?
way.
Right.
When have I never not been the stepping stone?
you know.
Tomorrow.
It's getting to
No.
you.
Okay, well, anyways.
We need to figure out
so,
who the mole is because or
You
we
guys
have
know
to
what
Black
this
decide
Hmm.
which one of these two is the mole.
You know what'd be funny?
It's
What if
quite
we all
simple.
decided to vote for Byakuya?
I don't think that'd be funny. I think I'd
I
rather
don't
kill
think
off a
that's funny at
potential
all,
killer.
Kiyotaka.
I think it's
You're not gonna
Byakuya
do-
as well. Or maybe it's Kiyotaka. I don't know. I'm confused. Someone help.
Yasuhiro, you're not being very useful.
I'm sorry.
I'd like to hear from Reddit.
All right, let's look at this from a logical standpoint, since you two Neanderthals can't get into your head. So the Blacken would want to be someone to stay away from the spotlight, wouldn't that be correct?
Yeah.
Makes
But
sense.
in this case, the Blacken of this trial decided to claim alter ego,
That's
and that is
true.
because the mole was on the board.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a pretty bold excuse, but I don't think that happens very often, doesn't it?
It literally
Not-
just did
not at all.
happen.
It happens quite often, actually, when there's a mole on the table. The
Hmm.
Black can get the claim off correctly, they can kill another hope the next day. But now, let's think about like this. The first person to claim ego was Kiyotaka.
That is correct.
Therefore, he had a reason to claim very early. Now, only roles on the board who would do that right now are Blacken and Traitor, at least from a logical standpoint.
And you know that I also retracted my claim the next day.
Like to hear from
Hold
Green and
it
Green
there.
alone.
I have an idea. Or does anyone remember the first free time where Yasuhiro went to Makoto? Does anyone remember that? Because
I think
do.
there were 3 different people who went to Makoto.
Yeah, it was me. I was, because he's Makoto.
Yeah,
I-
we were checking he was okay.
I think Yasuhiro went to Makoto to tell him that he was his traitor secretly, and that would also be the reason why Kiyotaka retracted his alter ego claim once
Aoi, I think
Makoto
you're
died,
making a very
because he
bad
became
move
the
here.
Blacken.
I don't think we
So,
should.
let's vote for
That is
Kiyotaka.
Yasuhiro.
Let's vote for Kiyotaka.
I don't think we should be because
I think it's Yasuhiro.
Ready? Quiet, everyone. Now I would like to just clarify for everyone. Once it's revealed who's punished, do not reveal your roles, as I, the GM, would love to go and show them off. So now, I would like to call for any any voting time items or abilities. Going once, going twice. All right, voting time. Will you make the right choice? Oh, I gotta move. Whew, that was close. Will you make the wrong choice or the dreadfully right one? And yes, I did mean to say it like that. All right.
Oh shoot, I hit the wrong button.
Oh, you hit the wrong button. What should we do in this case, Monokuma?
We should reset. And I can just click the vote button, and now all the votes are erased.
We have to make sure the votes are properly cast in this game. Or
Make
else
sure
it's
not
not
to
a
press
fair
the
one.
button twice on accident. It's not a big deal if you do. Well, alright. I think that's everyone. Time to see who lives and who dies. Yasuhiro, you've been chosen. Why'd you do it?
Please don't kill me. I still have my plankton
That's
to
too
visit.
bad. It looks like your debts are going to die with you. Squidward. Alright. So now that the game is over, can we have our Tagami VIP please reveal?
Well, of course. Here you go.
Can we have our Innocence reveal?
No problem.
Can we have our Stepping Stone reveal? And finally, but certainly not least, well, actually, there's 2 of them, but it's for dramatic effect. Can I have our Mole/Blackened reveal? And now, the Traitor reveal. Despair win.
Mono, why do you think?
I knew I couldn't trust you, Byakuya.
God,
See now,
what are you looking at me for? I just looked at it from a logical
So-
standpoint.
the Black can successfully survive their trials, and Hope loses.
Oh,
You had such a good argument with the retraction of the ego, and he didn't claim stepping stone.
yeah.
Now, if everyone would like to come over and get on their side to pose for a picture as we close out our discussion, I'd like to say a couple things to everyone before we go. First of all, thank you so much for coming and watching this video and learning how to play. We're super thankful that you guys are coming in and showing interest in this game because a lot of us love this game so much. Of course, we have a Discord, and we would all of us here at the table would love to see you play with us. We love new players.
Mhm.
Thank you for taking your time out of your day to come and watch this, and we hope to see you in the server.
Yes, and I'd also like to thank everybody who came out to play today and agreed to be in a special tutorial video where we took things slow and explained basics to people who were just getting into the game.
I may have made a few mistakes along the way, but I think I did all right for a one bear army.